Hi everybody, I'm Brad, aka Twinsticks and Ties, and I wanted to put a video together to help guide people on how to access the PTU and get started playing and testing 3.18.1. Let's get to work. First thing you have to do is find and sign up for the Star Citizen PTU or Public Test Universe. This is done through your regular account at robertsspaceindustriescom, the regular game site. Click Account in the top right-hand corner, then go to the Settings tab, and on that window, on the left-hand column, at the very bottom, you'll see a highlight option titled Public Test Universe. If there's no active wave or testing rollout, this will usually be dimmed and unclickable. So go ahead and click that. You're going to get a confirmation dialog with an option that says copy account to PTU. Click on that, you'll get a green dialog that tells you that the copy of your account over the test realm is in progress, and now we just wait. Hopefully not too long. After a few moments, you should get a confirmation email to the account that you registered your game account with, and that email is going to have a lot of important links about how to communicate and interact with the testing community, but most importantly, it's going to have your very special PTU login credentials. Make note of those. You're going to need them to log into the test version of the community site. And this is where you log in with the same email you always have, but with the new password that was sent to you in that email. Now, this site is usually where you communicate with devs in the community about testing focus, things that you find, feedback and bugs. But as of the time of recording this video and writing the article, there's no forums lit up just yet. I'm guessing because they've just launched this wave. Fear not, you can always grab the 3.18.1 test notes or any patch notes that go up on the live Spectrum site where you normally would. Now, the test version of the site looks like it's under construction. It looks like it's very undone, and it's supposed to be that way. In a normal test wave, the only thing you really use here are the tester forums that are at the bottom of the Spectrum site on the test clone of the site. So, you know what? Don't worry about that. It's just going to confuse things. All right, before we get to step 3, I've got a bonus tip for you. Nothing is carried over from the live version of your client to the PTU version, including your game settings, controls, audio settings, and your key bindings. So make sure you check out the written version of this guide to find the pathing where you can save your key bindings and copy them over to the PTU. So before we do anything, log into the regular live client like you normally would to play the game. I highly recommend that you take screenshots or recording, whatever you have to do, of your game settings so that you could quickly and easily replicate them in the PTU version. Go to your key bindings and make sure you export or save those under a file name that's going to be easy for you to remember. In the written version, I have the path, which is right here, and that's where the game dumps the file for those key binds, so you want to keep that in mind. Now put that aside and get ready to log into the PTU server, which is step 3. Launch the RSI launcher and download the PTU client. Other videos or more data videos are going to show you a whole bunch of steps that used to be used to get the PTU client, but now everything is done through the RSI launcher, which makes it a lot easier. So where you see in blue letters live, which is where you would select the live server to play the game, you're going to click that. You'll get a drop down option that says PTU1 in orange letters, and that's how you're going to be able to launch into the PTU server. Drop down, select that. It's going to show you the update version, and now find something to do for a little while because you're going to have to download about a 70 gig client file, update and verify the files on your computer. Takes a bit of time. Once that's all done, you'll be set to load up into the PTU where currently 3.18.1 lives. Now at the Star Citizen game screen, we're going to tab out because all we need to do is launch the client to create all the PTU versions of the files, which is now where we're going to copy over those key bindings that we saved earlier. So go back to the bonus tip, especially in the written version of the guide, follow the client path to get to the files where those key binds are saved, copy them, then go out to the PTU version of the file and paste them in the mappings folder. That's it. Now you can tab back into the PTU game and go through the normal process you would to load those keybinds in, which is in Options, Key Bindings, Advanced Controls Customization, and Control Profiles. Make sure you load up the right keybinds for the right inputs and map them to the inputs that you want, just like I'm showing here. Once you're done, you can go through the regular process of starting a whole new fresh game. If you need a hand on how to do that quickly, do check out my new player beginner's guide for Star Citizen 3.18 just to get you going quickly on a fresh start. You create your character, set your home city, and enjoy everything that 3.18.1 has to offer. But go into it knowing a few things. This is a test of a game that's very much in alpha. I know it's been frustrating for a lot of us and the Star Citizen team, so know that there are going to be bugs. It can be frustrating, it can be challenging, there can be hangs, all the other things that we experience on live, but amplified by the fact that it is a test environment. That said, though, it's a great opportunity and an exciting opportunity to check out new things that are in testing and coming down the pipe for live and get a bit of a head start on those mechanics and systems before they roll out into the regular PU. That's a wrap. I know it's a little bit confusing. Hopefully between the video guide and the written guide, it'll help you walk through it, but you can always DM me, message me, or jump in on a live stream and ask me in person. I'm happy to walk you through it. Took me a little bit of learning to get through as well. And on that note, the dedicated Star Citizen focused stream schedule kicks off Monday, March 27th, 6 a.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. GMT. I'd love to see you in chat and just play together. So if you found this useful, please do throw me a like, subscribe. I'd love to have your support in the YouTube channel. Check me out on Twitch or YouTube for that live streaming Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6 a.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. GMT. And we'll see you in the verse.